Here, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about this new virtual agent that looks pretty interesting. Now, me and the Patreon guys did get into this early, but it's looking very good as of right now. So before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 30k subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think down below, and while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And you guys can ask me, how does that Patreon group work? As you guys know, we have been getting into some bangers of plays, which you guys can go check out on Patreon. Scroll down, we've been making some posts on the recent plays we've been getting into. I keep this updated as much as I possibly can. It's to give you guys a taste of what we're getting into in that Patreon group. And you guys can also pick up my Essentials to Mastering Tokenomics ebook. This will help you guys pick out the next gem of your cryptocurrency portfolio. Once you're able to understand market cap, FDV, circulating supply, narrative, vesting, all of that is very important to picking out the next gem of your cryptocurrency portfolio. After all that, you guys can take advantage of the Black Friday deal we got going on for the next 2 weeks here, where you guys can sign up for 50% off on the Patreon group. See if it's for you guys. This will get you guys feet wet and just test out the group. And talking about deals, a crazy deal right now where you guys can save pretty much 30% off on these cards for Black Friday. Pretty much you can use a code Everything Altcoin, save 10%, then use the code at the top of the page here, BF2025, to save an extra 20% off, and they're stackable here. As you guys can see here, you'll get 30% off these 10 cards. So this is the perfect time to get yourself a cold storage wallet if you don't have one already. Now let's get right into the video, guys. Now during my live stream, we talked about repo in the live stream here. This was a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, yeah, 12 days ago. So every Thursday you guys should be joining my live streams here. Me and Jay break down the market and talk altcoins with you guys. And during this live stream, I broke down repo here and why it's pretty much a decent play to look into. I did this live on the stream. Now, I missed the exact initial launch, but we was able to get into the Patreon group pretty early on repo and ride it up to the pretty much highs. We're going to look at the chart in just a second, but right now it is sitting at 0.004, a $1.3 million market cap, FDV of $4 million. And if you guys scroll down, its all-time high was literally today, 7 hours ago. So it is down 37% from its all-time high, but I believe it's going to bounce back because it just has been running pretty much since it came out. And as you guys can see off the initial launch, it came down a little bit, ranged just for like a little bit, and then started running up again as more people started to notice repo and why it's a pretty good play. We're going to break that down right now. So repo is building out a network of training data for prediction markets. This is very important. As you guys already seen how bullish, well, not bullish, but how big prediction markets has been getting in terms of the raises that Poly Market has done and Coinbase buying out. So you guys can see in terms of the real world demand that prediction markets is having as of right now, and being able to build out a network for training data for the prediction markets seems like it could be a huge part of the prediction market narrative. So Zygan here breaks down repo pretty well here. Now he doesn't call it a god tier project, but I think it's pretty much close to god tier right now, especially how people are so bullish on prediction markets. So repo is in the prediction market plus data track, similar to introducing subnet concepts like open tensor. This is BitTensor, where voters vote for the highest quality data, with each 48-hour epoch for settlement and emission split equally between data providers and corresponding voters. Training AI, the quantity of data is already sufficient, lacking quality. The former prediction market provides crowd wisdom. When real incentives are introduced into the loop, the crowd demonstrates an ability to converge to the truth. Now, to put it bluntly, it's like BitTensor introducing a prediction market style voting evaluation mechanism into data generating process, serving multiple different training needs called subnets. The idea makes sense, the story is well told. Now it just depends on whether the market gives it space. Now, to also highlight repo's tweet here, repo is proof of humanity for data labeling and annotation in the age of AI. Economic stake behind labeling and annotation will change how AI models and agents are trained, and this should become clear with the upcoming integration with WorldCoin, publishers profile with repo scores and verification. So from that tweet, you already see that they're going to get an integration to WorldCoin. Now, getting more into this prediction market talks, Poly Market is built around the idea that markets can aggregate information better than individuals. People bet on real world events, i.e., will OpenAI release GPT-5 by 2025? and the price of the outcome token reflects on the collective belief. Repo's network AI content prediction market follows the same information aggregation principle, but applies it to subjective competition like vibe-coded apps, art, agents, music. Predictors are incentivized to evaluate quality, virality, or audience taste honestly while generating AI training data. Now, getting into some robotics here. Physical Intelligence just raised 600 million at 5 billion evaluation. Physical thinks that today's robots are narrow specialist programmed for repetitive tasks. They believe a single generalist robot policy would outperform all specialist robots. Now, I bring this up because Repo has responded to this tweet here, pretty much agreed these robots would need an oracle. Actually, multiple oracles. Data is sourced, labeled, and annotated in real time so the generalized robot can learn and iterate. Pre-programmed robots will be a thing of the past. Post-training data for robotics. This is what Repo and the incentive framework solves for, exactly this future. So they're even here to help out robotics with data labeling. And you guys know how bullish I am with data labeling when it comes down to Sapien, and now you have Repo also here with their own framework to help out with the post-training data for robotics. They recently also had some FUD regarding their circulating supply on CoinGecko. This was talking basically tokenomics here, but this is just short-term FUD that was easily talked about and addressed. So with all that being said, Repo is more than just an agent. It's more so like a framework infrastructure that chose to launch on virtual protocol. This is a true fair launch for this type of play here. I believe this is a little too cheap. So I believe that this could at least hit about a $10 million market cap, depending on how the overall market is, because a lot of you guys seem to think that these altcoins work independently from the overall market, where if Bitcoin goes down, these altcoins shouldn't go down. No, if Bitcoin is bullish and does not go back bearish, then some of these altcoins could remain bullish and start up a new bullish uptrend. So when you go onto their website here, you guys can see that these aren't no slouches. They are backed by Protocol Labs. This is what I broke down on the live stream, and this is pretty much why I was very bullish on Repo from the start. Now, they do have angels that are connected to Meta, Ledger, and Apple, so you guys can scroll down and get a more understanding on this whole entire play just on their website here. So I'm pretty bullish on Repo. I think this is going to be a unique play that is on virtuals. I see virtuals going to be launching a lot of different infrastructure plays. I already told you guys, we already broke down some of the robotic infrastructure plays that are coming onto virtuals here. So you guys do not want to miss out on some of these plays here, especially the ones I'm starting to break down. So take advantage of that Black Friday sale on Patreon. I actually think I'm going to be opening up some more of the OG tiers just so you guys can get in, test it out, see if it's for you guys. But that is the video for you guys. I want to know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you guys haven't subscribed already yet, please do so. We're on the road to 30K subscribers, and I'll show you guys later. Peace, YouTube.